Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today is see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he's not going to take a knee.
Oh, you
stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Tulsa's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Caught behind the line. It's Foley. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flank. Nice job.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on second and short. They'll go right back to the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive back. Runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Pressure coming. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Alford. He's got him. Breaks into the open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. The inside handoff.
Bro.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle, it's complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. He caught it. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back.
Fucking go in there and tackle somebody. Jesus Christ, man.
The final play of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move. Some here as we start the second quarter. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Hawkins. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Now the pitch.
Get the fuck off the goddamn block.
A tremendous run. He was full bore after after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Turning it off. Got some room into the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Alford.
Why you
fucking... Thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Harris. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You've got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making the play.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And it just
how the hell did you drop that?
He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Plenty of distance between between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Alford.
Holy hell.
He drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Takes it from the gun on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
I should have said this
Team makes its way onto the field.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on third and short.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back.
Let's go.
The offensive line,
Let's go.
Getting downfield and getting blocks.
Good stop.
Really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Damn.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Come on, come on, come on. Give me that edge. Give me that edge. Give me that. Give it. Oh! Oh! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, boy! Heisman that you're never going to win at Tulsa, but it's okay.
Man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play.
It's game now, boy.
Returns coming up big.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
Believe.
Coming out with it, it's Norman. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Quickly to the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Finding open areas. They'll knock him down. That'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good,
I forgot to run the dishwasher last night, so I'm running it now.
Hey, don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
Look at this, look at this, look at this,
With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
Reset. Up. Home. Outside. We beat one. All you gotta do is beat a kicker. Barely beats him. Stay inside. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be.
I didn't know on RPOs you can keep it to run.
Be loose.
I mean, in real life, it makes sense.
And the Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. He's going for it all. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
All right, my guy, let's do it again.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
Oh, I got you.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Alford. He's got to
get on your block, you fat 6'6".
Coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right down the middle. Got a man. It's
what the? Come on!
And there was
tackle him.
Space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. Got enough for the first. There he goes. Gets it all the way down.
Right up the goddamn middle. Nobody was ever there.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? With the run on 1st and goal.
9-4 instead of blocking from pushing him back. How about you help him?
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Some hard running
41, man. Come on, dog.
As he stopped for a loss.
And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Finds him out of the backfield. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here's the return from inside his 10.
Wow.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second.
Window.
2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary.
Huh.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Might be calling a hot route. Wide receiver going in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire.
Run! Run! Oh, no.
The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Oh, he's got some space.
Give me first down.
But not before he gets it to midfield.
If I'm a defense, I got to make sure I stay aggressive in these situations. Sometimes people play casual and back off and give up the easy stuff. Man, continue to make this offense earn it. You got the lead. You're in a good position.
Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. This A&M defense is showing up with an attitude and ready to saw everybody's horns off.
And I think it starts with those big bullies up front. In Texas high school football, you can find those guys, and they come to A&M, and you've seen them year after year after year. Big physical guys. Doesn't matter who's coaching the defense. They find those body types up front.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Gonna look downfield again. That's reeled in. It's Pugh. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Alford. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. They'll try to sneak it.
Let's go! Let's go! Boy!
Man, this game is incredible to watch.
The
offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Ooh, I thought I was going out of bounds.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop
Number
back
4, you've had a great game.
like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I'm not going to lie.
I'm really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation, it's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
Fires to the tight end.
The
timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
You ain't lying. I am the underdog. I am like a little chihuahua.
Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They'll get a timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. to the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete.
Let's go. Let's go.
Just out of reach, and that's going to do it. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W.
That's going to help.
Execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national.
You're a little late, but you missed a hell of a game. Look at that mismatch. Wow. Outgained me in just about everything except for passion. But total offense outgained me.